looks like you stuck your finger in the light socket. That's how you know. Okay, let's try it on. Here it is, out of the box. Let's take a look at that color real quick. It just says light brown. It doesn't say that it's mixed with anything or rooted or anything, but it definitely looks like it's picking up some highlights, even if that's just the light reflecting. It's got dimension to it, which I think is nice. Toni Brattin say this is a legit chocolate brown. So this looks like chocolate, which is not golden, not red, and not ashy. It's really a natural brown. So let's slip her on and see what she looks like. So this is Impressive is her name. I show the wigs right out of the box because I want you to know that when you pull them out of the box, they have bed head. Just like you, when you woke up all those years with hair, or even now if you are blessed with it, then you're gonna have to deal with bedhead with your wigs. She's been asleep in that package for a while. Okay, I'm gonna give her a spin out of the box. I'm trying to give her some life. Okay, you see in her bed head. Now, give me a hot flash, and I'm going to show you how good she can look. Okay, I have returned in a hot second. Look what has happened. So all I have done is, first off, I got in there and I did the old trademark head massage, cap massage. I also took it off and I flipped it upside down and I just flicked it a few times. And then I took my brush, you can do your fingers too, and I went upside down against all the wefts. I like to say, if it doesn't look like you stuck your finger in a light socket, you're not doing it right, okay? So when it comes out of the box, guys, shake her up a bit, wake her up. All that time of bedhead, you got to go against the hairs. Fluff it up and then get it wet. I got her wet right at the root so she'd stay fluffed up away from the cap. Okay. One of the things I really like about this is it's sort of like a straight haircut, and I've always had straight hair, but it's got these textured flips. I could not get this in my bio hair, ever. I'd flip it, I'd curl it, I'd spray it, and before I left the house, it would be flat again. This is so cool. Look at that. In order to re-engage these curls, all I did was very quickly got my hands wet, and I just scrunched in, lifting and scrunching to wake them up, just to release that bed head a little bit. I don't have a mirror in here, so I'm hoping, since I just took it off and beat it up, that it still looks really cute. Impressive has a 3.5 inch front, also has 3.5 inches on the sides, a 3 inch back here, and a 3 inch nape, and from about 5.5 inches. Oh, I like this. So Toni describes this as a provocative cut. So, ooh la la, be careful, ladies. Little flirtation might be coming your way in this one. Okay, let's take a look inside. Toni Brattin's Impressive. Toni Brattin's wigs are a basic cap, and that's what we have here. This deep front is a very silky velvet. What's really amazing to me as I'm feeling this is I have other basic caps, but in this Toni Brattin cap, what I'm finding is it's not thick. It doesn't have loads of hair. It doesn't feel clunky or thick here on the edge. It feels super, super sleek. Open wefting, lots of stretch. It has these open tabs with metal stays with hair stitched around so that it stays down and keeps you covered. It has an extended nape. I'm sorry, this is a little messy because I had to bring the adjusters in quite a bit. An open extended nape. It's got Velcro adjusters, which is really nice. One of the things I want to try to show you is that this wig, one of the things that makes it so comfortable, it's like, why is this so comfortable? Look at the stretch on the elastic on this wig. This is a regular, but she comes in large as well. In fact, all of Toni Brattin's wigs come in large, I think. That's another big bonus, right? But why is it so comfortable? Why? No bells and whistles. That's kind of shocking, isn't it? I mean, a lot of people might argue with me on that and thinking that the bells and whistles are what makes a wig comfortable. That's not necessarily the case. In fact, I dare say, I think most of the bells and whistles are designed to create a reality, like lace fronts and monotops, to give us that illusion of illusion. It's about illusion. Those bells and whistles are all about illusion. This wig, this basic cap, doesn't have a lot of the flaws of the older basic caps. I don't feel any permatease up here. We're going to take a look at that. It has very thin hairline. It has thin sides. I think this open wefted side is one of the most comfortable sides I wear. I think it feels really good to have those thick velvet ear tabs, but they're thick. And this is thin. And on something like a pixie, where you want really a low profile, you want it to be as sleek as possible, these open wefted tabs are the perfect thing. I just can't say how comfortable this is. I'm used to a tight kind of squeeze, and this elastic is so giving and gentle that I'm afraid it might fall off, so I've tightened it up a lot. I could probably even loosen this and be okay, now that I'm thinking about it. I think I cinched it up so tight because I thought it might fall off, but I don't think it's going to. Anyways, that's why she's comfy. She's a basic. If you're looking for comfort, you want really pretty colors, and you want a low profile, low density wig that looks real, check out Toni Brattin. Today's wig is provided by TLWigs.com, a great company with great products. This is a grown out, shaggy cut with flipped ends. She's beautiful, she's comfortable, and more importantly than anything, she's affordable. Go get one. Let's talk about permatease. Definitely permatease in the basic cap. Always at the top, always a little bit in the wefting, but it's not that thick, pillowy permatease that makes you feel like you're walking around with something on your head. It's just enough so that when you touch your head, you feel there's something between you and your head. It's minimal. So far, I haven't seen a lot. Let's take a look here. I don't have a mirror, but we're going to take a look to see if we can see any permatease zigzaggy hairs sticking up or return hairs sticking up. So it's a basic cap, so I can move my part wherever I want. I'm not going to see scalp, but that's okay. I still have the illusion that I parted it on the right side. If you're a right side parter, there you go. You want full bangs? You'd have to trim them. But you can get that look. You want to tuck her behind the ear a little. Get a little bit of a sleeker profile. I'm going to pull her down in the front. I always like this look. Pull down in the front, poofed up in the back. Gives a nice head shape. And there you have it. That is Toni Brattin's impressive, let's see. Heat friendly. I got to add that really quick. These fibers are heat friendly. A low to medium heat, or even a round brush and a blow dryer, you can change the style of this. You can give it a lot more lift. You can crimp it, curl it, wave it, do whatever you want. So much versatility in these fibers. But the best part of a heat-friendly fiber is that when you start to get wear and tear on it, you start to think, oh, it's getting a little stiff maybe. You run some heat over that and they go right back to silky fibers again. Will last you a really long time. So if you don't have a basic cap, if you don't have a Toni Brattin, run right now to TLWigs.com and get you one. She comes in 11 different colors, and I do believe that all the blondes, even the red blonde, I think they're all rooted. It doesn't say that. It's very basic in general, but they do their colors really well. Thanks for joining me. I'm Josie. I'm aging into beauty. I wear wigs, and I want to help you wear yours.